Hello dear students, welcome you all at Padhai Ke Fun Day. Today under the topic Nutrition in Animals, we'll study about human digestive system. We human beings are omnivores. We eat plant products also as well as animal products also. So whatever we eat, the food is broken down into simple molecules by the digestive system. What is digestive system? It's a system inside our body in which the number of organs work together for a purpose, that is digestion of our food and to get nutrition from it. Our digestive system is mainly consist of alimentary canal and the digestive glands. What is alimentary canal? Alimentary canal is a long coiled tube that is open at both the ends. It begins with the mouth and it ends with anus. It is divided into following parts. The alimentary canal includes mouth, pharynx, esophagus, that is commonly called as food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum and anus. Along with the alimentary canal, we have some digestive glands which complete the digestive system. These glands are liver, pancreas, gallbladder and the salivary gland. Liver is the largest gland in our body. It secretes the bile juice. Pancreas releases pancreatic juice. Gallbladder is an organ associated with the liver. The bile juice which is secreted by the liver gets stored in the gallbladder temporarily. The salivary glands are present at the backside of our throat which secrete the saliva. It also helps in the digestion. Now, one by one we'll study about all the organs associated with the digestive system. First of all, mouth. So as the digestion begins in our mouth only. As we take the food in our mouth, the digestion get start. So as we take food in, then first of all it is chewed by our buccal cavity, that is our teeth. It break down into smaller pieces and after that, along with that in mouth only, it get mixed with the saliva which is secreted by the salivary gland. Saliva help to break down starch into sugar. It make the food moist. It help it to rotate easily in our mouth. Along with that, we have tongue in our mouth which has the taste bud. It help to taste the food. It help to mixing of saliva with the food when we chew it. It also help to turn the food in the mouth and it make it to reach between the teeth cavity so that we can chew the food properly, and it also help to swallow the food. Then after the partial digestion, our food goes to the esophagus, that is the food pipe. Our food pipe have the flexible walls. They continuously contract and relaxes. This movement is called as peristalsis. By this continuous contraction and relaxation, the food moves in the food pipe and then it reaches to the next organ, that is the stomach. So in our mouth, which component of food get digested? That is the starch. Starch converts to sugar. Then next it reaches to the stomach. Stomach is a J-shaped, thick-walled bag-like structure. It is located below the diaphragm. It receives food from the esophagus and then pass it to the small intestine. Inside the stomach, the food get mixed with the mucus and the other digestive enzymes where the further digestion take place. In the stomach, hydrochloric acid is also present. The hydrochloric acid inside the stomach kills the bacteria that enter the stomach along with the food, and it make the food acidic for the action of enzyme, so that chemical digestion of protein begins here. And mucus help to protect the stomach from the action of acid, the hydrochloric acid which is filled inside the stomach. So the acid which is filled inside doesn't harm anyhow to the walls of the stomach. After this much digestion, the food enters the small intestine. before entering the small intestine, here in the picture you can see a tube which is turned into the C shape and named as duodenum. In the duodenum, the digestive juices like bile juice from gallbladder, pancreatic juice from the pancreas get mixed into this partially digested food, and also the intestinal juices get mixed into the food, and then the food enters to the small intestine for the further digestion. Here you can see the small intestine. Then food enters the small intestine, that in the beginning when it enters through the duodenum and get mixed with the digestive juices, the digestion most of the part has been completed over there, and finally the digestion get complete in the small intestine. Along with the digestion, the part of absorption of the nutrient take place inside the small intestine. The inner wall of the small intestine have finger like projection called villi. That villi are present there to increase the surface area of the wall of a small intestine to absorb more and more digested food from there. So absorption of food is also done in the small intestine. After the digested food get absorbed inside the small intestine, the food is sent to the large intestine. The part of food which is sent to the large intestine is that undigested waste material. Inside the large intestine, a large part of water and some salts are being absorbed. Then, after moving through the large intestine, the food reaches to the end part of the large intestine, that is the rectum, and then it is being removed out from the body through anus. So, in this way, the digestion of the food gets over in our body. So, what we have learnt here, that digestion in humans get complete into the following step. That is, first of all, it begins in the mouth, that we chew food with the teeth, we taste it with the tongue and moisten it with saliva, and then saliva contain an enzyme that digests starch into sugar. Then after that, from mouth the food is sent to the stomach via esophagus, that is the food pipe. Food enters the stomach where it turns to a thin paste and digestive juices get mixed in it. The hydrochloric acid present in the stomach, it kills the bacteria and that enter in the stomach with the food, and the proteins are digested here. Then food enter the small intestine as a thin paste in which the bile, pancreatic juice and the intestinal juice get mixed. Then bile juice help to digest fat. Pancreatic juice help to digest protein and carbohydrates. Intestinal juice complete the digestion of protein, carbohydrates and fat. So the digestion gets complete in the small intestine. Then it is sent to the large intestine. In the large intestine, water and some salts are absorbed, and the semi-solid undigested food enters the rectum, and then it is pushed out of the anus. And the points to remember here are, as I told you, that liver is the largest gland in the human body. It secretes bile juice. This bile juice gets stored in the gallbladder temporarily. And the pancreas releases pancreatic juice. And then this bile juice and pancreatic juice get mixed with the food in the duodenum, that is the C-shaped tube just after the stomach. Hope you enjoyed the session. Happy learning. Take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe it. Thank you.